Let's dive into the social tools of TradingView. Here's the homepage. We're on TradingView.com right now. If we scroll down just a little bit, what is going to happen is we're going to find not only more data or more news, but also all of the traders and investors on TradingView who are publishing ideas to the TradingView network. Anyone can read these ideas. If you want, you can learn more about who these traders are. You can follow them, message them, send them TradingView coins, pretty much interact with them in any way you please. You can like their ideas, comment on what they're writing. You can even share everything that they're doing. So if you run a blog, if you're a journalist, if you're anyone who wants to get more information to your website or service, well, you can even embed the ideas you really like onto your page. You can grab links to charts specifically or charts as an image. You can even make it yours. So you could actually look at this exact chart right here when you click Make It Mine. This idea was published by Steves. It's about Meta platforms or formerly Facebook. If you scroll down, you can read his entire analysis right here. And it's pretty interesting and exciting to read. You can learn so much by following other traders and investors. They are constantly sharing things with the community of traders and investors on TradingView. If you go down to the comment section even, you can see what people are saying. Here's our TradingView account. We rewarded him 100 coins for publishing this idea. 100 coins equals $1. So just for publishing this idea, this user's actually made $2. That's pretty cool. Even if he's just writing for fun or as a hobby, he's received 200 coins. Or $2. Keep scrolling down, and you can see some other people commenting great analysis. I have a small suggestion. Keep going down, and there's just all types of different feedback you can read. You can even see these users really diving into their interaction. So now they're discussing together. We're actually going to upvote this because this is what you just love to see. People debating markets, discussing markets, learning more. And this little +4 is an upvote, so you can upvote specific comments under the idea. You saw us just click and upvote those. So this is the social network of TradingView. And if you want to participate, always remember that your profile is right up here at the top right. We click this, the drop-down opens, it says TradingView. Check out our logo. We have profile settings, account and billing, referred friends, coins, help center. You are starting to understand just how much is available here, and it's really where you get started. Now, go ahead and click your profile, and you will head to your profile page. So we actually have this open another tab already, and what you'll see is just some basic facts about our official TradingView account. Here it says Happy Friday, so this is our status update. We can have this to say anything that we want. We have our official Twitter account connected, our official YouTube account connected, our website as well. Check out some of these social stats here. We've published 898 ideas. We've coded 19 scripts. We have gathered over 100,000 likes. We have over 63,000 followers. So we have been around for a while. Now, remember, this is also your profile picture. You, once again, have full control over this. You have the ability to shape your profile however you want. There are some little stats here about other things we're up to. You know, what do we talk about is sort of the point of this. 42% stocks, 18% cryptocurrency, 13% indices, 26% other. Top mentioned symbols. What are we writing about the most? What symbols are being tagged? You can see Apple, Bitcoin, Tesla, and the euro. We keep going down. Here are all of the ideas that we've published. So this is how an idea looks. This is what you can do yourself on your TradingView profile. We're going to show you how to write an idea very, very shortly, as well as all of these other social tools like notifications, live streams, idea streams, your private chats, and as well as public chats. But first, when you create your TradingView profile, just make sure you know exactly what you want to accomplish. A lot of people will just simply write to help others or to get feedback from others. Not every idea you publish or write to TradingView has to be some sort of advanced trading concept. You can do something as simple as what we're doing here. We wrote this post called How to Find Accurate Analysts on TradingView. What do we mean by that? This post is all about finding people to follow on the social network. In the description of this video, we're going to link to this idea. We highly encourage you to open this idea up. It's written by us from the TradingView account. Scroll down and read some of the tips for finding all of the different analysts, traders, and investors on TradingView. You can see here there's just a reminder about how you can follow the idea stream yourself, and you might find it to be a helpful guide or for looking around on TradingView. By the way, the official TradingView account, which is what you're looking at, has many different articles and tutorials for using the platform. So please dive into this and take advantage of all the tips and advice and concepts that we've covered on our profile. 3 ways to master alerts, tips for securing your TradingView profile, how to use financial ratios, how to use Sparks, how to share your watch lists, tons and tons of different written content and tutorials. Now, let's just talk about publishing an idea. You'd be surprised how few people actually know how to publish an idea. Now, you may see we just went to the chart. Well, we have members all over the world writing different ideas for our members, publishing content. So why don't we, first of all, head over to a fresh chart. Let's go to Apple. Actually, you know what? Let's load a new layout. Let's do new chart layout. Perfect. Let's start fresh. We're going to go to a new chart layout. Let's go to Apple. Here's a chart of Apple. Now, let's say we want to write about Apple. We want to publish something to our TradingView account, or in this case, you want to publish something to your account. Well, you would quickly do your analysis. Maybe there's certain levels you're trying to highlight. You use the brush tool, and maybe you're just sort of you're drawing your own trend lines. Or actually, why would we use the brush tool to draw a trend line when we can very quickly just open up the trend line tool, apply it? This is sort of just like this is not the best trend line ever, we know, but we're just sort of demonstrating. If you actually look closely here, it is you might notice lower lows. That's a lower low, a lower low. And if you start to observe this is a lower high. So that sometimes might indicate that the trend is changing a little. Now, you write all this, maybe add some text, lower low. We don't need to make this too large here. Perhaps you even want to add something like a moving average. So why don't we add this moving average? And let's open the moving average settings. Let's do a long-term moving average. Let's do a 200-day moving average. Click OK. Now we have a 200-day moving average, lower lows. We could now even right up here, is this a lower high? So this is our quick research at just demonstrating something's interesting. Something's going on with Apple. The trend might be changing. We want to watch this. To publish this to our profile, there is a publish button at the top right. Go ahead and click this publish button. When you click this publish button, you can publish an idea, record a video, or create a live stream. Now, these all have similar walkthroughs. When you click one of these, our platform will take you through a relatively easy publishing process. Just follow the directions and you're good to go. We're only going to show you how to publish an idea in this video, but everything we show you applies to recording a video idea, creating a live stream. This means going live. You would go live on TradingView, make your own live show. Let's click Publish Idea. First thing we want to do is Apple, and let's write, is the trend changing for Apple? So this is the title. This is the title of the post. Let's go back to the TradingView homepage and just show you what this means exactly. Let's go back to this Steve or Steve's idea. Remember, we walked through this a little earlier on in the video. His post says, how do earnings releases affect PA? PA is a personal account. Okay, well, we go to Apple, and this title is the trend changing for Apple, is this title right here. So we are writing our own title. This title is going to look just like this title. Next up is we'd want to write some text. Now, this is just, we're not going to write too much because we want to get to the point. on the chart, we are observing that Apple recently made some lower lows. And then, of course, just write test, test. We're just demonstrating how quickly you can write. You can do paragraphs. There's a bold. There's a italic. So if you wanted to sort of break out into different topics, so maybe, moving average. And then below you could write here, this is a 200-day moving average. What we're saying now is that would be the section about this moving average. So you can use this description field to cover everything about the chart you're writing about. The more detailed that your chart is, the better. So if you have a chart that looks like this, write it as if, a new trader or investor is following you. They're not going to be able to really quickly see what's happening here. So when you go to publish your idea to your account, be sure that you make it as clear as possible. And you can use all of these formatting tools to really, get the point across. There are plenty here, such as making lists. You can add specific URLs. Just please, please, please make sure you follow our house rules. Do not spam the platform. Do not share tons of outside links. Just focus on your research and analysis. You can even link to other charts or snapshots. So if you wanted to put a chart link into this idea, well, you could copy link to the chart. You could go to publish, and we could do this, insert, and now it would insert this chart image into the idea field itself. So lots of different ways for you to approach this. And if you click symbol, you can also be sure to tag the correct symbol that you want to tag. Now let's just say you've written your ideas, and like we mentioned, we're not going to write a full idea here. Hopefully you're getting the point. This is where your really thorough research goes. Let's go back and open up Steve or Steve's idea. So you're going to look just like this. Your username, your profile. As we were just mentioning, here's publish. This is our title. Now, when you open up this idea, you'll notice Facebook's attached to it. It's about Facebook or Meta. Our chart is going to be about Apple, AAPL. It is automatically attached to our idea. So he wrote about Meta, Facebook, and it's automatically attached here. We're writing about Apple, so it's going to be automatically attached to our idea. This is what we're writing about, Apple. So it's going to look just like this. The difference is it will show our chart, and this is the chart that we're going to be demonstrating. It'll say Apple, have our title and username. Now, when you keep scrolling down, you'll see that there's also this really thorough and thoughtful description. This is fantastic. When you put time and effort into your descriptions, you can really help other traders and investors or get the feedback you are looking for. You can do this yourself. By the way, as we mentioned, publish in this description field. You are in control. Write the description that you would want to read yourself from someone else. Okay, now that we've covered all of this, the title, the description, how it's going to look, the symbol. Over here on the right side, there are some options you want to pay close attention to. First of all, privacy settings. Do you want to publish this idea publicly? Now, when an idea is published publicly, this is super important. Anyone who follows you on TradingView or anyone who goes to the symbol page, for example, this says Facebook, is going to see that idea in this list of ideas. So it's actually a really unique way to get more views and eyeballs on the ideas you publish. So as you can see here, this is the Facebook symbol page on TradingView, the official Facebook symbol page, where you have all of these capabilities to research the symbol more. Under ideas, when you publish an idea, it will look just like this. Now keep in mind, we are writing about Apple, so let's go to the Apple symbol page. Here's the symbol page. If we scroll down, check out the ideas here. This is what we're walking you through. When we're showing you this publication process, when you complete this and write a really good idea with a clear title and a really valuable description, your idea will appear here. Also assuming you don't break our house rules. So when traders or investors or anyone interested in Apple come to TradingView, they will see you right here. They'll see your username, brief description, your title, and of course your chart. Now, if you publish an idea private, though, it won't show up on these pages. You only want to publish privately if it's for yourself, if it's a diary or a journal or something only for your subscribers or specific followers or friends. In most cases, though, you probably want to publish it publicly so anyone can chime in, see what you're up to. They can meet you. As you can see here are all of the Apple authors. They can follow you. So let's click follow. Now we're following Nathan. And that is really the difference between public and private. Do you want to do it privately, only for specific people who have a link to your idea, or publicly? Now, next up, you want to do analysis or tutorial. In 90% of cases, it's analysis. Check this box. Now, we're clicking this a bunch just to highlight it. Click analysis in 90% of cases. Analysis means it's a trade idea. It's an investment idea. It's an actionable piece of research. Tutorial is like a walkthrough. It's education. It's more of an explainer. Unless you are truly writing an explainer or an educational piece, click analysis. Okay, now that we've clicked analysis, next up, your investment strategy. Are you long? Are you neutral? Are you short? This is totally up to you if you want to share this or not. Some people will publish short because this is the trade they're placing. They're being as transparent as possible. We're asking, is the trend changing for Apple? We clicked short. Now when we publish our idea, let's see if we can find some examples. This one says long. This one is neutral. When you click neutral, there won't have anything here. This one is short. So this is a little bit like what our idea would look like. It'd have this short tag. But if you were to click long instead, let's say this was a bullish idea, you would see this long button here. Next up is your category. These next few steps are all about categorizing your ideas so that they can be found very easily. So if we click category, we essentially want to describe what it is we're talking about. And each category has a drop down. So you can get extremely specific with what you're publishing about. Let's say it's fundamental analysis. Well, we could probably do growth maybe because we're kind of demonstrating that maybe growth is slowing down. There is a trend here, so let's check trend analysis and let's do trend lines because we included trend lines. So now we've tagged these three categories. Well, there's a reason why this is so important. We're going to go to the trade ideas page. This is the global page where everyone's publishing. Now, when you go to these pages, you're going to notice often that there are sort of these word bubbles here at the top. Trend analysis, harmonic patterns, chart patterns, technical indicators. We imagine you're starting to understand where we're going with this. If we click trend analysis, there are entire pages dedicated. So these are entire pages dedicated to what category people are selecting. So if we select trend analysis, our idea is going to appear in the trend analysis tab. So any trader or investor in the world who's interested in following trend analysis ideas can come right here and see what's happening. Look at all of these investors and traders publishing. In addition, you can learn more about these topics as well by reading these description fields. Every word bubble has a description field like this, so you can learn and follow. Okay, we're going to wrap up here shortly. Of course, you can share it to something like Twitter. Just check the box. And then lastly, custom tags. We're going to type in TradingView, and we're going to type in YouTube because this is a YouTube video, and tutorial. Last step is TradingView's house rules. We have house rules, so every member is, providing good research, can be trustworthy, is actually trying to help others, is a trader investor who's trying to be transparent, is not spamming anyone, is not trying to get people into some sort of, get them off the TradingView platform in any way. This is all about just saying that you follow TradingView's house rules and you want to be a good user who is helping others. Of course, you can grow your brand or your presence as you share ideas, but these house rules are really meant to keep our community really strong and effective. After all, we're trading and investing around the world. Everyone is different when it comes to markets. There's different strategies, concepts, tutorials all across the globe. And as long as we have people publishing on the platform who really want to, value markets and aim to help others, or to be extremely transparent with their trading or investing, we can all just do so much better. Markets are already so challenging. There's no reason to complicate it anymore. So check this box and then click Publish Public Idea, and the idea will now be live. It will be on your profile page. So it will be all over TradingView. It will be on the ticker pages. It will be on these category pages. You'll be able to find it across the platform. That is the basics of publishing an idea, and it's also how you build up your profile. So we hope that you enjoyed this video. Please ask us any questions or comments. Welcome to the social network of TradingView. In future videos, we will cover all of these tabs over here. We did briefly talk about it earlier in the video. For now, leave that as an introduction. If you've watched to the end, now you know how to access chats, so private chats, public chats. You can see all of these topics. Your idea stream, so when you publish, you'll see everyone who you're following and their ideas will appear right here. All you have to do is click to open, and here's their idea right in front of you. Profile, symbol, title, and scroll down. You'll see some really more detail about what they're publishing about. So we hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, ask us any questions or comments below. Get started by building your profile. Get a profile picture up there. Make sure your username is correct. Make sure that you have all your social accounts connected. And by the way, if you are a premium member, one little quick tip. Let's see if this user is doing it. Scroll down. Wow, this is a really detailed idea. Incredible level of analysis. All sorts of interesting topics here, even order flow. Let's keep going down. You can see they've even attached their Twitter or website to their idea. There's no need to ever link to an outside source on here because it's going to be right here at the bottom. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope that this video helped you get started. Get out there, build your profile on TradingView, and remember, it all starts with clicking this publish button and making sure your profile is complete. So that's it. Thanks for watching.